Hi. So, um, earlier today, I was live and I had to go because my daughter woke up. Um, this is going to be a chakras reading. Now, when I went live earlier, I was on TikTok. So, TikTok got the root chakra and the sacral chakra already. So, I'm going to, for YouTube, I'm going to put it at the end, but I'm going to go ahead and start back. Um, I don't even know. I got the ones that I didn't do. I might not be able to, y'all. Maybe I put them like on top. Let me see. But I think I've been shuffling. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do root and sacred, so I'm probably gonna have to pull some new energy on that, which I can. And I can still give y'all the downloads that I had wrote down. So for solar helix, we will skip the energy of the high priestess, the knight of cups, and the hermit. And with the hermit earlier, I had called it in another reading. I think it was root, but it didn't show its presence yet. So I was like, okay, cool. But with the solar felix, it had came out. So somebody went ahead and went into isolation, and the energy that I was picking up on earlier was like, you possibly could have been in a relationship with someone, or this was a friendship, but it was a situation that was pretty long. It's like, even if it was 5 years, it felt like it was 20. I do remember saying that earlier, and I left the energy on the table for the reason so I wouldn't forget. But let me go ahead and tell you all the downloads that I was picking up for solar felix. So the number 5 was definitely significant. So speaking of change, transformation, and just the overall heart space. So definitely working on your heart chakra, healing your heart chakra, and stuff like that. It's just somewhere that is activated, so you can be very creative at this time. The angel number that I was seeing was 1926. So that's pretty much talking about new beginnings, closing chapters, balancing so you can receive harmony, and pretty much staying nourished so you could be working on your self-care. The song Do You. Now this song, and this is possibly why I was picking up like on that 20 year old energy, because I know this song was big in the 90s. I can't even tell you who sing it, but that song Do You, like they just did a video about it. But the video was like 20 years later. And that's why I was saying, it's like you've been in a relationship with somebody that is possibly wasn't quite 20 years, but it felt like it was 20 years, okay? But let's get into the energy. I did pull some oracle for the three cards, sorry, that I had prior. So we're going to go ahead and read that. And then I'm going to put some clarification cards with it. And then we can go ahead to the next chakra. So automatically, out of the whole deck, one card just stayed on the table. And it was, hi to everyone that's joining. Thank you for tuning in. The card that was on the table was soulmate, and it automatically clarified the high priestess for me. So you've been paying attention to your downloads. You've been trusting your intuition when it comes to this person, even if this wasn't a relationship. Like I said, it's just a situation. This could even be a business partner of some sort. But it made you go into isolation with this person because it's like you picked up on something, but you really didn't. It's like I knew, but I trusted you more than I trusted my intuition. So definitely needing to trust what you receive when your downloads, your dreams, your spirit teams communicate with you all throughout the day. So speaking up on those signs specifically will kind of help you. I know it's been some disappointments, and it's possibly because it's been silent somewhere. So you could possibly have wanted to talk to this person, but something got in the way. So we got a great aunt coming through. It says, my love surrounds you always. Feel my presence, especially in the moments of doubt. And I just think that is so beautiful because I literally just looked over in my deck and just pulled it. I'm talking about no shuffling, no nothing. It just, those two was just there. And two more that I just pulled, it says, trust that everything is working. The universe has your back. It's time to let it go, release toxic situations, or relationships. It also says follow the sacred path laid out before you. So if you have been seeing the angel numbers 333, 555, 666, or the colors green, pink, and purple, those are significant signs that this loved one, and then purple is also coming out again on the Great Aunt card. I just noticed it at the top. The name Eve or Evelyn or Yvette could be significant of some sort, or even Paula or Pauline. Okay, or it could be a Paul. This could be. It's not gender specific, but somebody is sending you some love and light energy from the other side, and this is possibly why they're saying pay attention to your dreams. So someone is pregnant, but this also could mean that you're pregnant with ideas. So, and we also have Shop TarRose. So TarRose is our company. We sell candles, roses, bouquets or whatnot, but we sell things to help you all in your spiritual journey. I like self-care, so hair care, skin care, candles, rose bouquets, bath salt, body teas, and stuff like that. And you can get that at TarRose.company.site. Um, for YouTube, check my description box. And for TikTok, check the profile. Check my profile for the link. And let's get some, I'm gonna put some more tarot on this energy, and then I'm gonna give y'all some angel connection messages, and then we'll go to the heart chakra. Spirit, allow me to clarify the energy on the table. So I was hearing bottom of the deck, and I thought that was very significant because we got the Hangman, and the Page of Swords came out immediately. So you're very creative in this time. You got a thirst for knowledge, and you could possibly even be teaching people at this time. So you could be a teacher, take it how it resonates. But I do, I do see that some temptation is coming through. I'm looking at the bottom of the deck. We got the Ten of Swords and the Devil card. Okay, but the song that I just paused was literally Grand Risings. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you for tapping the screen and everything like that. The song was Temptation, y'all, by Destiny Child. And the fact that I was like, okay, some temptation is coming through. Um, to me, it was just a little loud, so I just turned it down some. But um, you're going to experience the wish fulfillment, the home, like even if you're going through a divorce, it's not the end of the world. So avoiding conflict and just agreeing to disagree at this time is very vital. If you want to maintain personal space, personal peace, then you're going to have to just surrender yourself to the divine. Not so much as to the person, but release it to your spirit team, because you're going to find yourself in situations where you feel like nothing is changing for you, but spirit is also saying it cannot get worse. This is why the Ten of Swords is in the reverse, because you've already mastered everything it is within this situation. Just allow it to play out. You know how the cocoon just, it has to hibernate a little bit before it can flourish. And I actually did get some downloads. So you have the Midas touch, okay? You are a sunshine. Sunflowers could be significant. The song that I was picking up, y'all, this song is so old, but the song by Tyrese and Chingy, Pulling Me Back. So you could possibly have even been with this person, like I say, it felt like a journey, and it was something that had to cultivate you to do what it is that you had to do so you can do what you want to do. It took a lot, but you finally, those knives no longer pinned you down. You stood up for yourself, and now you show up for yourself. Remember who you are. Not everyone remembers. So see yourself. When you show up for yourself, you see yourself. So I'm going to say it again. Remember who you are. Not everyone remembers. When you show up for yourself, you see yourself. And I just thought that was so amazing. Because the song by Beyonce, Spirit, was significant. Let the heavens open. Y'all know when she was getting ready to do Lions King. And then Tyrant was also coming through, because it's like, if you would just let your ancestors or your divine spin, Maybe it's gonna, okay, maybe something is turning around for you like in a 360. It's like, yeah, when you ask them for help and guidance, then it can cultivate in your favor. I just think it's so beautiful, y'all, because I'm seeing like a gold path. It's giving Wizard of Oz energy. I just want to go home, Toto. Oh my lord. I couldn't help it, y'all. I'm sorry. Um, all right, and that's all I'm gonna pull for this energy. I'm going to go ahead and go into hard space because I already pulled Oracle for that. So yeah, but it's beautiful energy though, because I don't want to. And then at the bottom of the deck, we got new beginnings in one day. Thank you, Spirit, because I was like, I did not want to leave the energy. We got chemistry in reverse, so the spark is definitely it's there, but it's like it's there for something else. So maybe your thirst for knowledge was really thirsty. And then we got spying. So I wouldn't really just we won't worry about that too much. Maybe that's why I fell to the floor. I should have left that bitch on the ground. I should have just left it on the ground. But anyways, you know better, so you do better. Okay, so let's clear this energy. That song Sunshine Lady by Willie Hutch is playing. I think that's significant, especially while we're clearing the energy, because there was a channeled song that I wrote down on here. So it's like, girl or guy, you finally picked yourself up, you dust yourself off, and you're rising with the sun. It's beautiful. So, heart chakra. The number 7 was significant for if this resonates with you, because it's really not like a pick a pal, but I definitely wanted to touch on all the chakras, because if you have been seeing the colors green, purple, and blue, then this is possibly your heart chakra speaking to you. Those are just the colors that I was getting. And you could also be into painting. I was picking that up for you all. Hard to Say Goodbye by Chris Brown was coming through. And didn't that song come out like in 2007? So, um, like for my generation, like really, like OMG, the fact that I'm like, oh, I mean, I'm not worried or anything like that, but it's just like Chris Brown has really been in the game this long. So, just like Beyonce. But anyways, we got cleaning up. Okay, so you need to job prep, clean up, paint. The numbers 19 and 3 is significant. You can even, this could even be your birthday of some sort. The song Thick by Beyonce was also okay, so this is why I was picking up Beyonce, because I'm like, why am I seeing Beyonce? And I use the number 2 pencil, so it's like my writing is smeared, but I can still read it a little bit. The numbers 6 is also significant. So I feel like you're just in this energy of alignment, very much so, but not so much of going backwards. The balance that you cultivated for yourself, finding the stability, the harmony, you definitely have to work on yourself. So you could possibly even be doing shadow work at this time. But let's just get your all's cards, because those are the downloads that I was getting. Yes. Okay, so you all got the 10 of Cups, the Justice, and the 8 of Hearts. Now, I do cartomancy as well. I did cartomancy before I did tarot, but I know how to do both. So I prefer cartomancy, so I use it sometimes when I like to get a deeper insight. Tarot is kind of like surface level, but I feel like cartomancy it goes deeper. However, whatever. Something unfair took place, but it was a strong union. I'm picking up that this was a divine union of some sort as well, or you will go into a divine union. But harmony is definitely in the picture. A celebration is definitely in the picture, as well as a new opportunity. Now, with the 8 of Hearts, this is very popular energy. So, if you're not, I'm seeing somebody running for mayor, that president smile type shit, but if you're not into social media or anything like that, I'm picking up like small town energy. Okay, so it's like everybody knows who this girl is. She got a big smile, blonde hair, cowgirl boots. Um, but it's not really a certain skin tone with it. You know, it's like a personality. So it's given Dolly. Dolly. But not so like Dolly will always be Dolly, but it's like we're gonna call her Polly, okay? But it's just somebody that got like a very broad personality that I'm picking up on. So even if this is not you per se, it's like you know who this person is. Something feel like a punishment with this person, and it's possibly you wanted to say something or you did say something and maybe you all had to go out of union for a little while, but I do see that something is going to turn in you all's favor, and it's like it's so in alignment because we got the numbers 10, 11, and then we got the number 8. I just feel like, and then on the bottom of the deck we got 9, which is the Hermit. So it's like it's so in alignment, but it's some isolation just had to take place to really just get out of the phone. So we got second chance and withdrawal on the bottom of the deck. And we got karma as well. And that karma was just peeking out. So I do feel like something is gonna, yes, like the cause and effect. And then we got the justice card. So it's like something is gonna happen where it's like, okay, I can call a spade when a spade need to be played. All right. Because at the past life, you possibly felt bored. It was kind of like, you know how you're in a lesson with somebody, but it's like with a different person. It's like, okay, I keep going through the same thing over and over and over, or something like that is what I'm really picking up with this karmic lesson coming out. But it's more so the repeated patterns, because it say deja vu, repeated patterns, and karmic lessons. But we also got shallow, so it's like something was empty. So it's not so much that you were bored, but it's just like maybe you feel like you was pouring more into the situation than somebody else. And maybe this is why it's like withdrawing and second chance. All right, Spirit, can we clarify second chance? Because, like, do you supposed to give this person a second chance? Bottom of the deck, we got the 8 of Wands in reverse. And so let me make sure I say that, because it's like the fact that I put the karma card back, I just feel like it's, was that y'all's song, the pulling me back? Because it's coming back in my head. And look, I said in my head, and we got the anxiety card coming out, as well as the 3 of Pentacles. So I don't think this is somebody that you're supposed to take back. And I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to say it. And look, we got the Strength card as well as the Judgment. It's like you got the spirit, you got the freedom, you got the willpower to just walk away from this situation. Knight of Cups, the 4 of Swords, as well as the World card. The Spirit song is playing by Beyonce, y'all. The creativity that you're about to experience, the romance that you're about to experience is going to seem exhausting, but it's a completion. So it's giving like hopeless romantic vibes. It's like if you just release the expectation of what you desire in a partnership or even in your life just for you. It's like whatever you're seeking will come to you if you just slow down. Celebrate life without looking for a celebration. Does that make sense? It's like don't force anything. Just let the keys unravel in divine timing. So let me get you some oracle, my personal oracle. And then we're going to go to the throat chakra. Because this energy is pretty much like, so maybe y'all already been going in limbo with each other. Like, should we stay with each other? Should we break up or whatever? Or if we should, like everything isn't romance. This could be just a friendship. Like, you know, look, and Temperance is on the bottom of the deck. And once again, we got the 3 of Pentacles. So at first, the 3 of Pentacles was in reverse. So it talks about disharmony, unbalanced. Sometimes not even being seen. And that's why I was saying it's not even so much about a relationship. It's like if you're working at a job and you feel like everyone is like you don't get the recognition that you deserve, then you will kind of feel burnt out of some sort. And it's possible that Four of Swords was also coming out. So it's like, if you know that this is not where you feel comfortable, 631 is significant. But if you know that you don't feel comfortable in this space, what are you going to do to change it? So I think that's pretty much what your spirit team is asking you, because it's like once you find your balance, they're working with you on the other side to bring in, to fill in your cup. Like, she worked with cups in the water. So maybe you should work with the water element to cleanse yourself, cleanse your space, cleanse your aura, of course, and know that the painful endings were deep wounds, but it's not something that is going to hold you back. Whenever you're ready to clean yourself up, dust yourself off. Not I just cleared the table of the whole energy. That's fine. I'm still gonna just give you all some so we'll just pull some advice and go to throat chakra. Cause I just cleared that whole table. So whatever it is that you're desiring, the answer is yes. Spirit is saying move forward with confidence. 2727 is also another number that I'm seeing. The song Boss by the Carters is and so we also have no. This is so interesting because I just split the deck and we got the answer is yes, and we also got the answer is no. So it's like after I said the answer is yes, I'm hearing somebody say, so I can keep the nigga. And spirit is like, bitch, no. It says spirit is blocking this for a reason. Let it go. It's a backstabber, and it got mask on the card, y'all. And then the 10 of Wands come out. Like, I literally just said, it can't get no worse. And I just said, the answer is yes. And it's like the bitch said, okay, so he my man. Oh, Lord. Or it's like, this not Gender Pacific, y'all. But it's just what I'm saying. Because it's like, y'all, if y'all ever saw Martin, and when they be hitting cold, that's kind of like spirit was showing me. Okay, I don't see the 10 of Wands, but, I mean the 10 of Swords, but I know it came out. I cleansed the energy for a reason. It say your divine connection is limitless. Y'all, why pulling me back on the radio, y'all? Work with crystals to amplify your intentions. Your roots carry strength and wisdom. And I think that's very significant. So it's a need for you to tap in with your spirit team because I'm going through these motherfuckers one more time. Because we did have the strength cards come out. So I kind of like to align, because I was not really trying to clear the energy, but I was trying to align my oracle cards with the message. So I know that it's an alignment. But y'all, I'm so ready to move on to throat chakra because it's like maybe your inner child is just so happy, or it's like leaving this person brought so much smiles and stuff because it was a lot of goofiness towards the end. Archangel Michael is also sending you all some healing energy, as well as Archangel Hannah. Okay, so I just did the deck like that, and we got Hannah on the bottom. So your spirit team is very powerful, and you are very powerful as well. And so it's like this is why they want you to work with crystals to amplify your energy, or no, amplify your intentions. Even if you don't physically have the crystals, you can always work with the frequency as well. You can find those on YouTube. Trains are also significant. It says step into your power, own your spiritual gifts. So you're very protected and you're very powerful. Trust the main guide. Trust the moon's guidance. The main guidance. So I think did not just say train. So it's like main gate. So maybe pay attention when you are traveling. Maybe you're traveling alone, but just keep your eyes mindful and be safe. Have fun, be safe, but just pay attention to the main gate. I was trying to say trust the moon's guidance, but the main gate came. Well, the main came out, and I just know that anytime you travel, you got to go through like customs and stuff. Work with the lunar cycles for clarity. And that's pretty much what I'm getting. Stand firm in your power. Your love comes with divine weight. The stars have aligned for your growth, and this was in reverse. So this means that this is actively happening behind the scenes for you. That is so beautiful. Stand in fresh air, allow the breeze to carry away stagnant energy. So you have, and I remember saying this earlier, it's like you have the Midas touch. And so 3D, you have like whatever you touch turns into gold. And spiritually, you have the spirit touch. So it's like spirit is working in the 5D to bring everything forth to you what it is that you desire. And the 4D as well. So your dreams are definitely communicating with you at this time. Start writing your dreams down. Whatever you remember, write it down and meditate on the parts that you do remember. Ask your spirit team to allow you to go deeper. And it might not come right then, but it'll make sense in due time. And that's why it's important to write them down so you can refer back to it. All right, so moving on to throat chakra. Now, with throat chakra, the number 3 was very significant for you all. And I thought that was beautiful because 3 is about creativity as well as communication. So, this relationship that I was speaking of, once again, is not non-sexual, but I do feel like it was some sexual encounters that took place. Or actual, however, I'm not really familiar with the verbiage that we should be using. So, however, whatever. But the song Throat Bite, didn't Plies say that or something? Like throat bite. I don't know. It's a lot of old stuff coming up. Like, it's a lot of old stuff coming up. But maybe this is because it's a lot of old chapters fading away. Because we are in the year of the 9, and this is completion energy. So let's get into it. But no, the song Throw Baby by BHZ or I don't think that's what that is. Whatever his name is, B whatever him. Okay. I don't think nobody really just knew his name, but the song was popular. You know. We got the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Swords, as well as the Star card. What is going on? Because this is some very good energy, but it's in reverse. All right, so you are you are someone that is, you're limiting yourself, but you're limitless. So it's like your courage, the zest for life, the determination is the energy that you bestow. And let me tell you that for surely. And this one is not in reverse because I was like, what is going on? But the Queen of Wands isn't in reverse. So you're learning how to stand firm in your power. And I'm not just saying it to be saying that, but you got the Queen of Swords in reverse and the Queen of Wands in the upright. I'm really just getting the energy of you know what to do, but with certain people, you sway in a different direction. And it possibly makes you, you seem cruel, even bitter at a certain point, or sometimes just overly emotional. So you could possibly be a water sign or air sign, however it resonates with you. But you could have some fire somewhere in your chart. Aries is significant. You have lack of faith. And this is possibly why the security of your mental is feeling attacked. Wow. I didn't expect myself to say that, but okay, so the security of you feel like you're under attack. It's like a pin drop. Like the way that it got so quiet. But we're gonna clarify some energy because I'm really just getting the fact that it's like you're balancing between the two. Okay, thank you, Spirit. I didn't really have to even do much. I just shuffled a little bit and we got 4 full cards. So let's see. For the Queen of Swords energy, like I was saying, that cruelness, that bitterness, it's more so your personal beliefs of finding your inner alignment. You want to go one way, but you're pulling yourself another way. It's just time to stop playing it small. The fear of your change is because you're comfortable in how people view you. Um, that girl is a real crowd pleaser. That's the old song too, but and then music go out so quick, y'all, because it's really not that old. What is well, shit, it's like 8 years old. But it's a need for you to also work on your self love. I think if you take care of yourself more, it's like you feel good, you look good, that they're saying or whatever. But I just feel like you're more so in your head because of I really heard how you look. Um, I'm not picking up that you're ugly or anything like that, but it could be something around you that you want to change. And I think that it's so significant because the music stopped. Like I didn't stop the music. So I remember when I was like, it was like that pin drop, right? Um, but something was an imbalance, okay? Whether this was somebody that you were with or someone that you were dealing with, but it's somebody that had you in your head. And this is possibly why you were feeling those energies. I'm seeing that we got the you were dealing with, but it's somebody that had you in your head. And this is possibly why you were feeling those energies. I'm seeing that we got the eight. I'm seeing that we got the eight of swords. Okay, TikTok, I'm sorry. I don't know how long y'all was paused, but my phone went to 20%. However, whatever. I'm getting the action of Ike and Tina, but I'm seeing Bobby and Whitney. And that's a crazy combination. That's a crazy combination. The actions of Ike and Tina, but I'm seeing Bobby and Whitney. And if you know, you know, because I didn't say it a lot without saying a lot. However, when you find faith in yourself and you pick yourself up and you say, you know what, I am tired of this, I just want to move into the direction that I want to move in, then your spirit team is saying, look, if you free yourself, OMG, Fantasia, go ahead and free yourself. Um, so if you listen to that song, stop listening to that song. Because maybe this song be having you. And then subconsciously, like, I don't know how conscious we are that we want to be. I don't know how conscious we want to be because I feel like certain people go play certain songs so they can cry. They're so delulu of you, but I just really pick up that feeling like, this song gonna trigger emotion and you just like, you need a cigarette and a Coke. Cause it's like, it's not bad energy that I'm getting. It's just like, girl or guy. It's like somebody when they wait till they get around a certain person and they just, I don't know. And we are doing throat chakras, so it's a need for you to speak up for yourself. Because I was like, it's like, when I started whispering, I'm like, why am I whispering? So it's like somebody that you really wanted to say how you feel, mm, but it's like if you free yourself from those limitations or worrying about how people feel, then you'll feel better. To go with this fine card again. And a lot of people say stuff out of fear. Like if somebody is threatening you of any sort, I'm not laughing at your pain or anything like that, but sometimes you have to. If you really want to change a situation, you will. I mean, I know some bitches that packed up and got out of Dodge. And somebody may say, well, it's not that easy for me. Because the more that I sat quiet, the more that I was picking up, like, okay, somebody is feeling like they can't move or they can't leave. Then we got broken as well as ecstasy on the bottom of the deck. What's interesting to me is broken is in the reverse. So the dishonesty was already established, but it's like some people find excitement in that of some sort. Or these situations just feel addicting. You know what I mean? It's like, um, and that's why I said if you want to leave, you will leave. Because everybody don't have children in a situation. Some people just like the thrill of being with you, but or you being with that person. It definitely was a past connection, and this is and oh my God, ecstasy came out again. Like I literally just shuffled, as well as broken and cloudy judgment. So you're hoping that something turns out in another way. Hoping is in reverse, as well as cloudy judgment. I do not really feel like this situation is something that's supposed to take place. And I feel like you're supposed to just move forward confidently, boldly, and don't look back. The angel number 125 is significant, as well as 2727. Between 2 to 12 years, something took place. Um, Hold on. It's somebody that you've been dealing with and you can't talk. I keep feeling myself get choked up. And I just think that that's very significant, as well as this being the throat chakra reading. But, and this could even be a parent. Like maybe you don't know how to talk to your parent, or maybe your parents don't know how to talk to you. But I don't want y'all to automatically jump to relationships and things of that sort, because and then this could not even be going on right now, but it's like something is gonna happen. So maybe a mirror might even just break, and then maybe that'll lead to something, But just be mindful of the illusions at this time. If something feel distorted or unbalanced somewhere, I would really it's like looking for the main exit. Damn, that's significant, because the other reading, then we say something like about a main gate, and then I was seeing the train. What's that song? Y'all, OMG, I'm hearing that song. I be sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Is that Al Green? But I was picking up Midnight Train to Georgia. But then when I heard Midnight Train to Georgia, but then Doc of the Bay started playing by Otis Reed. So shout out to my daddy, because I be having to tell my daddy, ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. Sit down. But shout out to you, Pops. All right. I'm going to get y'all some oracle. Then I'm going to move on to the third eye. And then we'll do the crown chakra. And then we'll have done all the chakras. I just been looking at this lady on YouTube, y'all, and she saved bees, and she be like, and it was a successful day of saving the bees. On the bottom of the deck, we got mental conflict again, so it's like it's a need for you to guard your mental as well. And this could even be from yourself, like the negative self-thinking and stuff. It's like, don't play no music. Because it got real quiet again. I don't know, but maybe it's just a need for you to sit in silence. Or you could be in silence now. It said the wind speaks to you. Listen carefully. Messages are carried through air. Archangel Hannah is also coming back through. It says trust the moon's guidance. Work with lunar cycles for clarity. I find it so significant because when I talked about that moon's guidance for the last reading, I said something about the main gate, and then I just said look for the main exit, and that moon card is coming out again for Archangel Hannah. So it's like exactly what the moon does. Full moon is for releasing energy. New moon is for attracting energy. So that 360. And then I remember earlier I was like spin. So something is spinning around or turning around in your favor. So okay then. And the fact that those was in the past for solar pelix, solar pelix in heart chakra. Now we're on throat chakra. I just think that's beautiful because once again, I was like, it's like things are just in alignment. All right, so the last two cards says divine protection, something was blocked for your highest good, and trust the unseen. So very much for Pentacles energy. It's like the divine is, holding on to you tight at this time, but you also could be holding on to the situation tight, and maybe you do have kids with this person, but your connection to divine is limitless. So it's time for you to get concrete on what it is that you want to do. If you want help out of the situation, ask your spirit team. 3131 angel number is also significant. The colors black, brown, and blue is also significant. And then something told me to look to the side. And once again, that card, work with crystals to amplify your intentions. So you're a powerful manifester. I'm really getting the energy that it's like you're able to move yourself. And then it says the wind speaks to you. Listen carefully. Messages are carried through air. I just feel like you're able to flow with grace. You just have to release some things that it feel like it's scary, but I don't feel like it's something that's, it's not going to hold you back. If you don't want it to hold you back, you can pick yourself up and try again. Ain't that Celia? I told y'all it was like a lot of songs coming out that was old songs. All right, so now we're going to go to the third eye. So, throat chakra, speak up for what it is that you want. You say, I send you signs and symbols, feathers, numbers, birds, and whispers. Purple butterflies, cutting grass, shades, red birds, black birds, blue jays, and crows are significant. The angel number 333, 444, 888, and 999 is significant. So I'm very much getting a passed over loved one from that. This could be an uncle or an aunt. But I'm also picking up a granddaddy. My granddaddy would always cut my grandmother's yard, and he would wear shades when he was. I'm pretty sure most people wear shades when they cut grass and stuff to protect their eyes, but I just thought that was very significant. So maybe your granddaddy did the same, or maybe this aunt or uncle, because yes, women cut grass too. My next door neighbor, she was a police officer, and once again, my daddy, he paid for our lawns to get cut. And the lady next door to us, she would cut her own grass. So, so I mean, maybe that's just what she wanted to do, on her free time. So now we are on the third eye. So I was very much getting intuition, leadership, just awareness energy for you all. And I just think that's great. I'm actually going to pull some charms because for the others, I did not pull charms. Or something is telling me to pull charms for you all. Maybe third eye will even come out. Let's see. So, well, we got the ancestors falling on the table. All right. The color is black. The initial B is angel number 888. The letter A, Rose, Dharma. The initial L. The initial C. The crown chakra. Okay. And we have the black stone again. Oh no, this is blue. So what does it say? It doesn't say anything, so it just gives me the vibe of water. Like, I can't do nothing but see myself. And that's what I'm getting. Like, when you know you y'all know what I'm talking about. Hell, I'm be getting tongue-tied. But I just think this is so beautiful. Because I didn't pull charms on any other ones. And I remember saying I was hoping that the third eye came out, but the crown did. And that's what we're going to do next, so... But let's see what y'all cards say. I know I wrote down some... Okay, intuition, leadership, and awareness is what I was getting for you all. So it's like... It's giving me the vibes. It's like, do you see what I see? Is that even a song? But that's what I'm hearing. I don't know if that's a song. But that's what I'm picking up, though, okay? So... And this is, okay. And it's like, maybe this is why it's feeling a little confusing to me because I am calling it the third eye and not the first eye because it's really your first eye and not your third eye. Y'all, the song is coming up and I can open up my shades. Do you hear me? Like, get into it. I should do that. Because I'm sure it's in a lot of stuff being sent to the window, but I got the window closed. I like to do readings in the morning because I can see the sun come up. But not only that, when I'm doing readings, I see a lot of activity outside. And I just think that it's so beautiful because I actually meditate before I do readings. So I try to just really ground myself before I do it. I don't know how other people get ready, but I have to quiet my mind and get prepared. I think quieting your mind is interesting because we do have the King of Swords as well as the Page of Wands in reverse. And with this energy, it's like some truth is trying to come forward, but it's a manipulation of some sort. You could even feel like you've been controlled in situations or you're trying to control your emotions of some sort. But controlling the emotions is definitely heavy. You could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. I'm also picking up on Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So between earth and fire signs, you could have this in your chart. You're procrastinating when it comes to your love life within yourself. You're cultivating in the energy of the lovers, but I more so feel like it's a need for you to connect within so you can be in alignment. You are stronger together, but it's more so for, I'm hearing late nights, early mornings. So it's like maybe you even have kids with this person and um you are going towards a newfound path of spirituality or even a spiritual awakening. And it's pulling you, okay? I am getting that unbalanced energy. But I'm more so seeing it is a scale, but I'm more so seeing the scale of like being mindful. So the grocery store scales that you can see how much your produce weigh. I'm seeing somebody weigh it, but then like take something off. So maybe this is even a gift that spirit is trying to bring forth, but it's like any moment that you have a self-doubt or any moment that you negative think to yourself, it's like spirit is taking something off the plate because it's something that you're not ready for. Spirit, allow me to tap into the energy on the table for the third eye. So we do have the King of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. King of Pentacles is in reverse. Two of Pentacles is in upright. I do feel like it's some greed of some sort, but more so of no work, no reward. All right. Spirit is definitely present. Time management is a big issue because you're adapting to comfort. So it's a need for you to really show up for yourself. And I remember writing that earlier. When you show up for yourself, you see yourself. So remember who you are. Not everyone remembers. So it's like the fact that you're able to communicate with spirit, communicate with your ancestors, or even just hear your own inner dialogue. It's like the fact that you know better, do better. And the more that you show up in the energy of what you know, it's like the more that you can receive because you're authentically being you. So it's like finding who you are without the mask. Who are you? Basically, like when you're naked. Don't be afraid to show yourself because nobody is meant to stay. If they're not vibing with you, then they're not meant for you. And don't be afraid to just authentically show up for yourself. I do feel like it's an obsession with a status that you're going for, but more so, Spirit wants you to release without reward. Okay? And you could be hungry. I don't know why my stomach started growling during y'all's reading, but I'm really sure is this why y'all at the grocery store? I don't know, but I'm more so just getting the feeling of um you're feeling empty financially. And maybe this is why your spirit team is like, stop worrying about the material and more so ground yourself in the spiritual. Because it's like if you're spiritually clean, then you're spiritually protected. All right. But it's like if you're ditching yourself just for a status of wealth or a status of like OMG, I'm hearing why be in the status, why do you want the status of wealth when you're in the status of procrastination? Like, where did that come from? I know where it came from, but it's like I heard it clear as day, and I'm so glad I was recording because I'm talking about writing it down. But it's like no, I just go back and clip, okay? Because why want to be in the energy of wealth status, or why want to be in the wealth status energy, but you're in the energy of procrastination. I said it right the first time. That's all that matters. All right. All right. So what's interesting is, of course, I've cleared my decks and stuff, but it's like once I'm shuffling these cards, it's like a certain amount is just on the table, y'all. It's just on the table, and I think it's just so beautiful because it's like I ain't gotta do too much. I just gotta say what comes out. When this reading started, what did I say? I say it's like y'all in this, it's in this awareness. And I'm so excited I can't talk. Y'all have so much awareness, and I remember saying that earlier. And we do have the death card coming out, so you're in the invisible energy, and it's very sweet. All right, you're in. Can you please eat? Because it's like, OMG, why is my stomach growling on this reading? Also picking up the energy like somebody's craving you. What's this? Rihanna Porter. Why should I fall out? That's what I'm calling. Yeah, it's so funny. Like, I don't know why I'm so laughy, but I think heart chakra was similar. Like, I don't know. But something, like, you're in an invisible right now, okay? Something is reminiscing, coming about, but I don't see that it's something that you're going to allow to return, okay? We actually do have return on the table. And it's in reverse, so I don't see that you're giving this person a second chance. They may want you to give them a second chance, but I'm more so picking up, you're like, I value myself, I value my love, I value me. And even if this is somebody that you take back, it's like half of y'all want to take them back, half of y'all not going to take them back. And this could even, like I'm saying, it's not even a relationship of some sort, but it's like allowing bygones to be bygones. It's cultivating how you want to show up for yourself versus how somebody wants you to show up. And we got 6 of Wands on the bottom of the deck, as well as the 9 of Pentacles. So it's like once you show up for yourself authentically for you, because you have the awareness of your value, then you will be in the energy of balance. And I just think that it's so beautiful because on the 2 that was clarifying these cards is the 2 of Pentacles and the Lovers. So I remember earlier the Crown charm came out, and I just feel like that was saying you have a clear knowing. Your claircognizance is definitely activated. So the initials once again was B, S, A, and L. The numbers 888 and your ancestors. Rose could be your name, or you could like roses. Or you could even shop TarRose. And you're on the, you have Dharma coming in, but you must see who you are for who you want to be. Do what you got to do what you want to do. Remember who you are. Not everyone remembers. When you show up for yourself, you see yourself. Y'all, I kept hearing this when I was before I started recording. How long we've been recording? 53 minutes now. And I just think they're so beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and clear it for crown chakra. And I'm actually going to put these charms back. And I pull charms for them too as well. For the crown as well. But yeah. This has been some great energy though. It's like, it's a lot of, y'all, I don't know if y'all ever seen Apollo, but it's like when that person comes sweep the stage. That's what I'm getting. So it's like you're it was 2 more cards, y'all, because I'm clearing the energy before we do crown. And we got the Empress card as well as the 8 of Cups. So Spirit is saying you are the Empress. You're very abundant. You're very nurturing. You're very you. And it's time for you to sit comfortably in your throne. Fuck who don't like it. If you had to walk away from a situation and they felt abandoned, so what? You chose yourself. And I think the number 38 is also significant for you all. So if you want to look up the angel number, look it up. 11 is also significant. And they're saying that you're a master manifester. Okay, you're very nurturing. You're very action oriented. So it's time for you to develop and cultivate exactly what it is that you want to do. Don't be disappointed if you got to walk away. I just gotta go my own way. This song by Monica. I just gotta go my own way. This song by Monica. Now, um, but I do think that that song will bring a lot of clarity if you haven't heard it. And last, we have the crown chakra. So a lot of healing energy is my feet is feeling like so warm now. So you could even be working with your kundalini energy precisely. Like that's the vibe that I'm getting. And I just think that it's so spot on because it's a certain feeling. So the number 36 is also significant for you all. A lot of completion is coming out. It's like you've been in the energy of clearing, but for more so for like years. So it's like a long purge. You could be working with the fire element. Thank you, Spirit. So the on the bottom of the deck it said the answer is yes. And then when I lift up it said the answer is no. So Spirit is blocking this for a reason. Let it go. The colors red and black is significant. The it's more so giving me a transformation happening for a rebirth. But for some of you, you're already in the energy of the rebirth. So you're moving forward with confidence, you're gliding and you're striding. And I think it's so beautiful because it says 2727 and the other one was just 2626. I didn't notice that, but these cards came out in another reading, but I didn't notice that until now. It's just giving me champagne energy. So whether you drink or you don't drink, it's just like celebrating, popping bottles, having fun. Um, you're being called to work with fire if you're not into that or not, but you are being asked to write it down and burn it. So this could be a manifestation of some sort, or this could just be you releasing your thoughts. You could very much be artistic when it comes to angel number 2020 and 888 is popping up. I'm seeing those actually like in fireworks. So maybe you're even born around July or some. It's something dealing with fire. But it's a lot of passion also being brought up. Your sacral chakra is another thing that is standing out within this, as well as the colors. Once again, red, but we got orange coming through. Let the flames, okay. I was trying to say let the flames take what no longer serves, but the fact that fame came out, maybe this is something that more so you could already be in the limelight or you possibly wanted to be in the limelight, however it resonates. But I more so get that you're carrying strength from generations. So it's a need for you to possibly even ground yourself in nature, okay? Get some of that stress off you because I'm feeling like a lot of pressure in a lot of points of my body. And this is possibly why they're saying, and they say barriers are lifted when you walk in your purpose. I think that is so beautiful because it's like if you just release whatever it is that you're feeling, then it's like even if the answer is yes, if it's a no, then that's just rejection is protection. But it can soon turn into a yes if you just release fear. Every decision shapes your reality. So we're gonna get you some hold on before I do Oracle. Because this is my personal Oracle deck. But let me set you all's tarot up. So I did this one actually a little different. And then I clarify with another Oracle. But we got the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. So you're definitely in your head. But it's more so you're in, it's not negatively. Or it's like 1 minute is positive and 1 minute is negative. So Gemini could be significant, but not only Gemini, I'm also picking up Sagittarius and Capricorn. More so, and that's a fire sign. Capricorn is earth. So this is the grounding energy that I'm feeling, and the stability energy is coming from the Capricorn. The fireness, the one like my feet and my shoulders. Don't the Sagittarius got like the bow and arrow or something? So it's like, I don't know, maybe you even work with those type of tools. Anyway, I don't know. But it's like or you flex. I don't know, but it's like something just constantly going like that, or constantly moving in motion. It's like kind of what I'm getting, but it's more so it's like a tense feeling like of repetition or something like that. I don't know how to explain it, but that's what I'm getting. You're very nurturing. You got a very charismatic vibe to yourself, but it's like you're in the unknown. Not so much of you, but it's like people feel like they cannot read you. You're not predictable. You're unpredictable. And this is possibly why people are I don't know what I'm trying to say. But it's like you're hard to read. And that is very fucking significant because it's like, what's going on? So that's okay, that's the energy. And that's why I thought also that it was significant because I'm like, I started with the oracle before I did the tarot spread. And so I had to see the energy of you because the cards was not revealing it. Oh, bitch, I'm good. I'm just like, okay, bitch, you hard to read. All right. But I do see that it's some sudden changes that is uprooting an awakening within you. And this is possibly why people like, they're standoffish when it comes to you because they don't know you. Your crown chakra is very protected. And I feel like this is why it's more so aggy feeling with people because they don't know. And everybody wants something that they can't have. And it's like, how dare you protect yourself? You have a lot of opportunities coming your way. With these opportunities, you are going to be in the energy of excitement, having a good time. This is definitely a manifestation that you were hoping that was going to come through. Be mindful of old patterns or repeated patterns. I think that now you're in the energy of seeing through the illusions, and if you feel unbalanced, you're like, look, I'm not going to let it break me. I'm not broken. In the bottom of the deck, we got shallow, as well as on the top of the deck, we got memories. So even if it feel familiar, don't just so I don't know. I don't know. They gave me a violation for something on TikTok, but whatever it is. If it feels like it, if you feel familiar, walk away. I don't care how beautiful they are, how sincere they may seem. You get a lot of clarity in solidarity. So you may have to be a little single for a little while. But the more you work on yourself, the more that your bliss would shine through inside and out. It's like you're in the energy of healing old wounds. I think it's ironic that the King of Swords as well as the Three of Swords is in reverse because okay, so it's like be mindful of the emptiness, and I think that's unique because it is on shallow, but it's like once you're in this single energy or once you're in your head about okay, don't get in your head if it's something like, okay, I want to do this. You're limitless. Don't put a limit on what it is that you can do. Go for what it is that you know that you want to do and authentically be you. everything that I said in this reading was a little bit from this one, a little bit from this one, and a little bit from this one. And I think that it's just so amazing because, like, y'all, I cannot wait to go back and look at this reading. Like, I know I keep saying it's amazing, but we really got only you. We got karma on the bottom. We got only you as well as sorrow. A lot of cause and effect energy is happening at this time. A lot of consequences are being dealt with. A lot of debts are being paid. A lot of cravings, a lot of attachments, but only you can cultivate whether you want to be in Dharma or depression. Simplest put. And Dharma came out. And another thing that I'm going to do is pull some charms because we did not pull charms yet. And I just really want to see what's going to come out. So, OMG. Dharma came out first. Dharma is what I pulled first because I pulled just a handful, but something told me to, and I'm glad because I just said you either want to be in Dharma or you want to be in depression. The Rose is also coming out again. We got angel number 1010, closing chapters, making room for new blessings, new faith. The number 5, talking about change and transformation, transitioning to higher energy. The letter A, the letter H, the letter I, the number 24. Y'all see the alignment? Like, that's what I'm loving about this. The number 44, the letter R, the color white, and we got the heart. And that's what I'm getting, like your heart space is open. And I remember when I was like, it's something like that. So maybe just well, I'm seeing on Marion, Icebox, but isn't there like a love song or something? And you can even be a Cancer, or you can be birthing a Cancer baby. I remember birth was coming through earlier in the read, but Cancer baby, or you could be a Cancer baby. It's significant. All right, so that's it, you guys. How long we been recording? We've been recording for about an hour. And we finally got through all of the chakras. So, TikTok, what song you like? Oh, Icebox. And this energy was just so nostalgic. Like, and it was linear too. Like, it was not a certain time period. Like, this wasn't a 2000s reading or something like that, you know? But, because, girl, we was channeling some old bangers for real, for real. So we finally did it. In the last message that I'm going to do, something told me look at the bottom of the deck, and I think it's just, I know it's significant because I wrote it in a pen, and the rest of this message was in pencil. So, we're going to do a last message, and then it is morning time. Today is Friday. My husband is off this weekend, so I'm going to do something. I'm going to do something, but I did want to cook him some stuffed biscuits this morning. I did stuffed biscuits earlier this week. I just made him a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich yesterday, so I think we're going to do stuffed biscuits this morning. So TikTok, I don't have any views on, well, I have viewers, but I think they're gone on YouTube. So if anybody in the chat has a yes or no that they want answered, go ahead and put it in the chat while I go ahead and clean the energy for this. This more so is a grounding message. So this could just be the message of the day. Okay, so if you all are here, thank you for tuning in. I will try to go back live later on today. But my daughter is going to wake up soon as well as my husband, and I just want to go ahead and get that started. But I am going to leave you all on a good note, and if you would like a question or even a yes or no, I want to just show appreciation for you all being here while I get the energy set up and cleanse for today's message. Because see, this, what we just did with the chakras, it was more so, and let me cleanse the screen too, just from all the energy that has came like within or whatnot. So I hope you all are safe and well wherever you are. I'm going to clean my charms and clean my decks. More so, this energy of today is 4. 444, 44, 4,444. However you've been seeing fours. That was just the main number that I was getting. And immediately started to think about foundation of family, health. Your health is your wealth, right? And it's just like, how do you want to be seen for eternity? So it's like, are you building a legacy, or are you just working to say that you're working? And y'all, I did not expect for this message to even go in that direction. So I think that is very beautiful. I'm also going to do some cartomancy for you all. She looking at me, I'm looking at her. So girl, come on, let's go. Because baby, I love to give me a good cartomancy in anytime. So I'm going to clean it. I think it's important for me to cleanse my decks because I'm tapping into a whole nother day. I'm tapping into a whole nother energy. Okie dokie. And I actually do have a reading over here that I have to record later. So, and if any of you are watching that inspires to be a content creator, maybe you have children, maybe you have free time. I don't know how it works for you. But don't be afraid to even, especially if you can go live. Okay, let me tell you this. If you can go live 10 to 30 minutes a day, record your videos. Record your videos. It's best if you are able to go live because you're able to get all in one and you can always go back and clip your videos. So if ain't nobody told you, I'm going to tell you. You go in your live studio, clip your videos. Why not go live and just clip? So like, no matter how many views you like, no matter how many views you get or likes, show up for you. And this was the main reason why I was giving the energy to remember who you are. Not everyone remember. So if you remember that I can show up for myself, I can do something for myself, remember who you are. Because you are in control of your own happiness, your own destiny. So do not let somebody deter you from your happiness, okay? Don't wait on nobody to make you happy. Make yourself happy. If you want that sneaker, eat that sneaker, girl. If you want that gym membership, get that gym membership, bruh. I mean, do what you want to do. But when you show up for yourself, you see yourself. So it's time for us to authentically be who we want to be and not so much of, a lot of people ride coattails. I mean, and you see that in sports. They want to go with the people that's winning, or they want to, everybody is standing around to just get what they want to get. And I think this energy is hitting on that. And not everyone helped you build your foundation. So why would you let everyone in your space? It's a lot of good fortune around you. A very popular energy once again. But I'm more so picking up that someone new is interested in you. Because I felt myself doing that. That's a way of clearing the deck. But it was like, I was moving to Oracle and it was like, no, go back. So I think that was beautiful. You could be artistic. But you come out very misunderstood. Yeah. 888 is also significant. So the love felt one-sided in something, but I'm more so picking up with yourself. But let's see. You're very clairsentient. So your body senses energy. So trust like the chills and the gut feelings that you may get. The colors green, blue, purple, black, and white is significant. Even the color tan, or some people call it khaki. The number is 1,214. Angel number is significant, as well as 333. So you could even possibly work with Ascended Masters, or Ascended Masters are heavy in your divine team. Yes, you definitely got some divine protection, okay? Something was blocked for your highest good. It's time for you to trust in the unseen. I'm very much picking up that you're in the energy of scarcity, and that's they're saying to get out of that mentality. You could possibly be working with rose quartz or amethyst, which is good for intuition and love. So it's a need to get those stones, if not to see what it is that you need to see with your first eye, as well as opening up your heart space to receive. So it's like somebody wants to help you, but you're not allowing them to come in and helping you. But whatever messages that you've been listening to or picking up on lately, it's like these are some things that it's giving you a little nudge. It's revealing secrets, it's hidden gems in there. So it's like, be mindful. Um, you're very creative, okay? You got another chance to inspire, but not only inspire, I do see that you're in the energy of creating new habits. You're waiting for something, but it's like it's an attraction of I'm saying like going in, going out, but it's more so like the elevator. But these are like you could be in New York. I'm seeing those big elevators with like the doorman and stuff like that. Um, and I remember saying something about the gym membership. So exercising is definitely coming through with this five of clubs, and this is bringing you good luck. I remember the four of Pentacles when I was saying about the money going in and money coming out. So you're in the flow of things. And this is why you're inspired. You're very inspirational. And so it's like people feel inspired when they're near you or by you because they're wanting to know how you did it. And now it's like the stability, the harmony, and everything like that with the foundation. So Spirit is just wanting you to be mindful and use your discernment of um, don't allow guilt and grief to hold you back from true vitality. If they don't feel right in your space, don't hesitate to make them leave, you know? And I did recently leave someone, so when you mentioned someone craving me, I already knew what you were referring to. And I get that. So it's like, and oh my Lord, we got the King of Spades. Oh my Lord. I'm picking more so up like this was a self-absorbed person. Very deceptive, possessive even, but in relationship problems, this could be divorced, widowed, or just separated with this King of Spades. But somebody has dark hair. I'm more so getting that somebody's coming in and or if you work with somebody, I don't know, but I'm just getting somebody like when you meet somebody, they're gonna be shy. That's why I had to get some water because it's like y'all gonna have to start using y'all throat chakras. But I mean, it is easier said than done because everybody don't have proper social skills, and so I know that they can be a lot. But I do more so see that this is a project that you're working on, but it's going to be a change in business. It's going to be a change in the financial condition and a love reconciliation. So this could be fixing a relationship or repairing it with somebody new. That's not always great. But they say you want to get rid of somebody, get up onto somebody new. No, create yourself into a new atmosphere. There you go. I'm shining now. For real, for real. Because it's like, no, cultivate who it is that you want to be. Spirit, clarify King of Spades for me. Okay. And that's it on Cartomancy. Because we got 3 to come out. So, a new love, new relationship, a birth of a child even. A desire for affection and a family is also coming through. And this is possibly why you feel so creative. And then we got the obstacles of communication is bringing tension or hesitation, but it's going to bring conflict with the person. So it's like be mindful of, and even in business, be mindful if you feel like it gives you a good feeling of something, pay attention to those good feelings. And this is why the Clairsentient card came out earlier. It's saying you're very senseful, so pay attention to the sense energy in your body. But a wish fulfillment is coming true, y'all. This divorce is going to take place. It may even cause some heartbreak. And this is not for everybody. Like, everybody's not going through a divorce. But for my audience, per se, even if you're new, I'm just picking up on this energy. But it's going to resonate with someone. A change in relationship does not mean it's the end of the world. Angel number 730 is significant. Isn't that 11? So you're manifesting a new reality for yourself, and I think that's beautiful. I'm gonna pull some oracle. What's on the bottom of the deck? Intuition, y'all. Okay, I trust my intuition. Something told me to pull it up, but I more so want to see if the family card come out because I want to see if this inspiration of creativity is going to lead to a family. And even if this isn't a physically family, you could be meeting your soul tribe, or you could be just in the energy of grace. Okay, your ancestors when you're outside and the birds are um we got healing, okay. Releasing and boundaries did come out, and I think that is so significant because it just fell to the table. But releasing actually got on top of the heartbreak of the divorce and the changes. And then underneath, we got secrets, things hidden from you, endings, and secret emotions. So the Joker card and the Nine of Hearts is what it fell on top of. And releasing is also talking about walking away. And it's another day of saving the bees. Because I don't know why they played in my head, but okay. I got it. I got it. I got it. I knew I saw it, but I thought it went over here. But that was obscurity, which is talking about secrets again. Emotional turmoil, I'm sorry, emotional storm came out like this. So I do feel like it was a limbo of should I stay or should I go? But you say, you know what, enough is enough. I'm pulling it. Like I've reached my limit with this. We got intuition still on the bottom of the deck, which I think is so beautiful. I finally got the family card to come out, which is what I was hoping for. So I'm gonna end it on that note. And we got realizations. Okay, so that is another card that came out, and this is just saying the awakening, the epiphanies. I'm even seeing somebody throw up. So this, but you could be pregnant. Okay, you could be pregnant, and it talks about parenthood and family. Um, but also you're cleansing your energy from. Oh, this says chasing, but I trust myself. You're cleansing your energy from the toxicity. So even if you're purging anew, like even if this isn't a physical pregnancy, you're just purging those influences from bluff. You say, I took off the mask and I finally see who I am for me because I am beautiful. Let me get you all some tarot. I'm a bottom of the deck. We got foundation, y'all. We got foundation. Like I told y'all, I'm gonna pull it. I saw healing too, and then I was like, something is bittersweet. Okay, okay. Let me get y'all three, and then I'm gonna call it. I thank you all so much for tuning in. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can just DM me. I'm doing a sale until the end of this month. So three questions is 44.44, two questions is 24.24, and one question is 11.11. You can catch me on live, or I can you can DM me and we can do it that way, personally or online, however you want it. So a lot of people don't like their business online, and I don't blame you. So if you would like a personal reading, you can just DM me. Please follow if you haven't, and I thank you all so much for tuning in. We do have the Queen of Pentacles as well as the Page of Swords. Okay then, Best Revenge is my paper, okay? And so I'm also going to pull the Chariot because it peaked out, but I want to see what's on top. So the Ace of Pentacles. It is time for you to get self-disciplined so this love, this abundance, the career, and this new venture can find you. All right? It's like you're in the house, you're stuck and stagnant, and they want you to be mindful of smothering. You can actually smother yourself, okay? Trust your mental energy. Trust the thirst for knowledge. Okay, if you feel yourself wanting to learn how to communicate better or write better, do so. If you want to simply chill, don't be afraid to do so, but don't let yourself get self-centered in working from home or in conflict, and be mindful of conflict with others. Don't get in your head about your finances too much. It's pretty much like go back to when you were the inner child and you knew that everything was taken care of, because it's like that's the sense of freedom that the universe wants to see from us. It's time to quiet your mind. Okay, we got the King of Swords when I split the bottom of the deck, and that's all the cards that I see. So I'm going to end it on that note. Yeah. Because the other cards are really clarifying. This one with the Page of Wands, it's like you lack direction because of procrastination. With the Knight of Pentacles, we got stagnation due to obsessed with finances. But you're going to receive your public recognition, okay? The fruits of your labor will work out for you the way that it should. And I think this is beautiful because I know I just showed for this deck. And we still got these two of Pentacles. But that's it. So I'm like, I know I shuffled, but it's maybe they were just stuck. Spirit says stuck in time. That shit makes sense. Okay, y'all. I hope you all are safe wherever you are. I hope you all had a great day. Um, Thank you all so much for tuning in. I'm gonna follow you because you were rocking with me this whole entire time, and I appreciate you so much. I hope you're safe wherever you are. And whenever this finds you, be blessed. Don't follow anyone but you. You are responsible for you, and TanEmpress loves you. Peace.